Hey guys, Daryl from Virtual Shot here. I just thought I'd put together a short video today just to go through the pistol mount, explain how the mount works, how it attaches to a pistol, and also show you how to configure it inside the app and what that actually looks like. So this is the pistol mount system here. The pistol mount is our new design for the mounts. So if anyone's familiar with our Picatinny rail mount, which was our initial mount, which is this one here, the pistol mount is totally different. What we've done is we've taken a lot of the feedback we've received from customers and used that to improve the actual mount's design. So first thing you'll notice is, one, it's actually a metal construction, so nice and solid, durable product, this one. You also have a lot more adjustment options. The mount caters for a much wider variety of phones. So even your large phones like your iPhone Pro Max and all these other types of phones will fit inside this mount, even with cases on. This is my phone here. It's an S20, Samsung S20, and fits in very easily. And you see that I've still got, gone into the range there. You'll see that I've still got quite a lot of adjustment room left in the mount if I did want to have a case on the phone or something like that. So the phone's attaching quite simply. You slide the phone into the mount and then you twist this screw here, and what it will actually do is clamp down on the phone. So it's like a mechanical clamp that screws down and clamps onto the phone itself and locks it into place. So you'll see there it's a very secure attachment of the phone in there. It's not going out anywhere. Now the attachment to attach it to the actual pistol itself is a quick release accessory or pick rail attachment here. You simply press this lever here and it pops this open and opens the mount up. I've got a training airsoft pistol here. Now the mount attaches onto the accessory rail at the bottom. So if you see here, it simply just slides in there. And then once I've got it connected in, I close this lever. And that has secured the pistol mount to the system itself. Righto, so that's how it gets set up. Pretty self-explanatory, pretty easy. Typically, you'll mount this system directly in the middle of the phone. If your phone does have like a lock screen button halfway down, like a lot of phones do, you can just move the mount, slightly to the left or to the right to avoid that lock screen button. Now, in the software itself, to get things set up for the pistol mount, what you need to do is go into the settings. I might just do this on the phone itself, and I'm just mirroring the screen here on my computer, so all the changes I make, you'll be able to see on the screen here. So I'm going into the settings, and I'm changing the mode from rifle scope mode to pistol mode. Then we'll go back out and we'll head to the ranges, and we'll go to the open range just for now. All right, so I'll just center that range. I'm just going to turn the mic sensitivity right down to low so it doesn't trigger while I'm talking. So essentially, the first thing you'll notice, if you're seeing this update for the first time, we've just released a new update for the app. So you'll notice a new target in here, military style target. So you've got that. I'll bring it up close so you can see it. We've also got the figure 11 target in there on the open range. And we've also included like an IPSC silhouette style target on the range there as well. So what I'm going to go through now is configuring the app to work with the firearm. Okay, so it can be a little bit counterintuitive sometimes, but essentially what you need to do is, you see that red dot on the screen there, and you can see it on my screen as well as the one mirrored there. What you need to do is you need to line up your rear post and your front post with, and particularly the front post, with that dot there on the screen. So you can move the phone left and right to achieve this, but we've also built into the software the ability to move that dot on your screen, which will actually change then the aiming point. So you're essentially zeroing your phone to your iron sights. So in order to do that, you open up the little movement arrow there, and looking down my sights, the iron sights now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these arrows and I'm going to move that red dot to the left. So it's lining up behind the front post there. And I just want to make sure that I've got the height right. So I can adjust that height there. No, I think it was right the first time. So now that is perfectly aligned with the front post. Now you can leave that red dot on there. All right. You can also toggle between a few different sighting options. If you have a red dot sight on your pistol, you might want to position that red dot slightly higher and then turn the red dot off on your actual optics on your pistol itself and use the red dot in the system. But if you're using iron sights, front post and rear post like I am, the best way to do it I've found is to, once you've got it all locked in, the phone nice and secure and it's lined up, is what I'll do is I'll actually remove that red dot, because if you leave it on the screen, particularly if you're shooting with both eyes open or something like that, you can end up using the red dot itself to aim rather than the front post rear post. So what you can do is just make this red dot smaller to the point where it's totally disappeared. Now, even though that's totally disappeared, the aiming point is still the same. So if I were to fire a shot at that target using my actual sights, you'll see it's in the right spot. All right, it's used the front post and rear post in order to fire that shot there. So that's essentially how the system works. Now, it'll remember where, so once you've done that configuration, it remembers where that sight is. So you can jump out of the open range and go into one of the gallery levels, and it should still be aligned. So if I start one of these gallery levels here, you'll see that sight's still aligned there. So that's pretty much the red dot system. Now, you can use it on airsoft and gas blowback systems. So this one is actually an airsoft pistol. Now, I'm just not using a magazine in there with any gas or anything like that. So I'm using it like you traditionally, dry fire a real firearm. If you are using it with gas, we do have a gas deflector. I'll just grab that now and show you what that looks like. So the product actually comes assembled with this gas deflector. It's a little plastic part that just sits underneath the mount there. And the idea behind this part is that if you are using a gas blowback system and you're shooting CO2 or green gas out the muzzle, you can redirect that gas away from the phone screen, just so you won't get any damage or anything like that to your phone screen there. So that's what that gas system's there for. You can remove it though, if you like. The mount is also adjustable as well, so you can slide this piece forward and backwards to adjust, to a better fit for your firearm. Obviously, you want to try and get it as close as you can to the barrel. What that will do is just reduce the front weight of the system. So it's relatively adjustable and will fit most firearms. Now, some firearms, if you don't have an accessory rail underneath the barrel, like this one, you can buy what's called a rail adapter, and a lot of these rail adapters attach to the front trigger guard there, and will actually then provide an accessory rail for you. So you can still look at those kind of systems to get some compatibility there. Other than that, it is a dry fire system. So for those not familiar with virtual shot, you do have to, if you're using it on a real firearm or in fact, an airsoft one like this one, without a magazine in, you will have to rack the slide between each shot to fire a shot. That said, though, a lot of our customers that are using it on real firearms are using it with the dry fire mag. So the dry fire mag, I'll put a link in the video down below, but the dry fire mag is an excellent dry fire product that works with this system. And what it does is it resets the trigger between each shot, so you don't have to continually cycle, or rather rack the slide between each shot and build in those bad habits while dry firing. So yeah, check out the dry fire mag with this product. I've got heaps of customers using it with it, and it's a really fantastic pairing. That's pretty much it for now. If you have any comments, please leave them below or reach out to us at info@virtual-shot.com. Look forward to hearing from you. Look forward to hearing your experiences with the product. And yeah, until next time.